What's up, everyone? Phoenix 00777 here, and this is a story of how I was able to dodge uh 3 balls. And also, by the way, get your minds out of the gutter, okay? Get your minds out of the gutter for this story, okay? But anyways, this is gonna be the story of how I dodged them. I don't know. And yeah, here we go. So the first time I dodged like one, I think it was like maybe a dodgeball or something, a dodgeball. And the first time something like that happened to me was, okay, I'm not gonna say the real name of it. I'm not gonna say the real name of the building, but but so you know, like those buildings you usually go to right after school, like say you're done with school and you go to this, and like a line leader picks you and more than 20 other kids up, and you have to cross the road and dots and all that stuff to another building. Well, it's like the same thing, but they take care of you. And there's also like teenagers that, like, hopefully I explained it pretty well, hopefully. But yeah, the first time this happened, it was like the afternoon. It was the afternoon and all that stuff, and basically, me and my friends, who I'm also not gonna say the name. Me and my friends were just talking to each other, and this happened when I was like 7 or 8 years old, and there was like teenagers, well, looking like teenagers that were like 10 or 20 feet behind us in recess, and basically one of the one of the teenagers threw threw a dodgeball like on the way where me and my friends were, and the dodgeball literally went right over my head. It went only like 2 or 3 feet above my head, and it almost hit me. And then the teenagers were like, "Oh, that was so close, dude. That was, oh, we almost, we almost hit that little kid. Oh, that was so awesome." Like all that, like all that bad stuff. And so, also I think the dodgeball looked a little something like this. It looked a little something like this, dodgeball, but except a little bit more darker red. And basically, what did me and my friend do? Well, we just looked immediately behind us, of course, and luckily nothing was hit. I think the dodgeball just went into like a sandbox area. It was like a giant sandbox area, actually, and yeah, we didn't really do anything because, of course, they didn't hit us, so it would be worthless to report them or anything, you know. So all we did was just give them a bad look, you know, gave them an angry look, and then we both started talking again. But this next, and that was basically it. But this next time, that this was once again another dodgeball. Basically, I remember correctly, it happens when I was 8 years old also. And it was like the exact same thing that happens. Like, me and my friend were talking to each other, we were both at recess, and there was teenagers 10 or 20 feet behind us. They might have even been the same people. So history or memories repeats themselves. Anyways, the same scenario happens, blah blah blah, and dodgeball goes towards us. But this time it was a little bit different and more dangerous. This time, I think, if I remember correctly, the dodgeball was going faster than before. And also, what changed this time is, instead of the dodgeball going 2 or 3 feet above my head, I'm not even joking, it runs 1 or 2 centimeters above my head. The only part of my body that got hit was like little pieces of my hair being straight up. And like this time me and my friends, we wanted to like report these teenagers, because not only did this happen to me like twice, but this time it was way more close than usual. But anyways, the teenagers were back to the usual. Oh, we almost hit that little kid. He would have gotten a concussion. Oh, so sort of bad stuff again. And so we basically did the exact same thing. We just trying to forget about it. I know. But anyways, the last time that same thing happened again, this time I wasn't actually at that building where they take care of you, And this time, the ball was actually a basketball. This time, it was a basketball. And this happened at the end of lunch at my regular elementary school. And basically, so it was it was the end of lunch. I was getting my lunchbox and water bottle and all that stuff. When other 6th graders, there was like a 6th grader that flew or kicked a basketball in the air. And you know how like it makes a loud sound when it hits the ground pretty hard, like ding, like something like that. Well, it was like 3 or 4 feet away from me from hitting the ground. It would have hit the top of my head. It would have been the same case for me. But luckily, it didn't happen. It just went right next to me. And I did the exact same usual thing of just ignoring it and just giving them a dirty look. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed this 8-minute long video, and I'll see you next time. Peace and bye.